Kitco Mining special coverage of PDAC 2024.
What are you focused on there?
White gold, we had a phenomenal year last year. We increased the size of our global resources to 2.1 million ounces at 2 grams. This is primarily an open pittable deposit in Canada, in a tier 1 jurisdiction like we just touched on. So I think it really checks all the box for what you want to see in a junior gold exploration company. What's also incredibly unique about white gold is just the sheer size of the land package. It's almost 1 million acres. So what we believe we have is a true district. And the thesis that we had when we put the company together is, imagine you can go back in time and really acquire an entire district like Timmins, like the Abitibi, like the Nevada goldfields, and look to explore that as the first people to ever be there. Well, that's what we are doing in the Klondike. And the Klondike, for maybe as people aren't familiar, that was the epicenter of the gold rush in the 125 years. So there's been 20 million ounces of gold found on surface, and there was literally no modern day hard rock exploration done until about 15 years ago when our partner Sean Ryan went there. His thesis was, this gold didn't come from the sky, it must have come from somewhere below. And he put together a very unique protocol for surface exploration. He was able in a very short period of time to make 2 major hard rock gold discoveries. One of them was owned by a company called Kaminak, which was eventually acquired by Gold Corp, now owned by Newmont. And the other one is now held into white gold. And what's really so exciting from our perspective is we've had, Sean and his team and our team work in this area now for several years. We've seen what's led to that success. We've seen what's led to some of our other new high-grade gold discoveries, like the ones on our Betty property last couple of years, where we're hitting, 5 grams over 25 meters, 3.5 grams over 50 meters right from surface. Very, very exciting type discoveries. And to some degree, I feel like we've kind of cracked the code now. And we see, with these indicators, we have similar indicators on a lot of these different areas in our district. And we think that, we're going to be able to continue to make these discoveries literally for, years and decades to come.
Are you funded?
Yeah, we did a financing in December where our major shareholder after the Power One Group is Agnico Eagle, another incredible mining company. And they've topped up to 19.9%. We also have Kinross Gold as a partner, and we are fully funded now for our 2024 exploration season.
Lastly, what are going to be the milestones over the next 12 months at White Gold, David?
So we're getting in the field in the coming month or so, and we're right in the final stages of finalizing our exploration plan. I think this year we're going to hope to have another very impactful exploration program, and what that's going to mean is we're going to look to be identifying new zones of mineralization near our flagship deposit. So that's we just actually released that we identified a very interesting new target close to one of our deposits, and it has a lot of similarities to the gold saddle. So that's really exciting. Like, the best place you want to look for gold and find gold is near existing gold targets. Statistically, that's where you have your best chance. Economically, that's where it makes the most sense. Again, we have this Betty property, which is on the southern end of our package, ties onto the huge coffee deposit to the west. The south, it ties onto the Mammoth Casino porphyry project. That's like 20 million ounces of gold and 14 billion pounds of copper. So we've had that high-grade discovery I mentioned there. That's only one of 6 targets on that property. It sits right on the Copper Creek Fault. So we're really excited to keep on drilling there. What we've also identified in that area is 2 very interesting copper gold porphyry targets. And this looks quite similar to the Casino deposit in Western Copper. And these porphyries happen in clusters. So this is like true elephant country. It's virgin territory. We've done the work up over the last 5 years. We're ready to start drilling it. And I think that could produce some very exciting results. Like, the Yukon is just so mineralogically well endowed that, the sky is the limit in terms of what we think we're going to be finding there. And we're literally just scratching the surface. So it's a really exciting place to work. It's a great place to work. It's in Canada. It's a couple hours by plane from Vancouver. So it's not, sometimes maybe people think it's remote. It's an incredible place to work, and we're thrilled with the success we've had and really optimistic for what we think lies ahead here.
Kitco Mining special coverage of PDAC 2024.